Hello, one and all. Welcome to the fucking too loud. I'll get copyright claimed. Welcome, one and all, to the Legendary Basketball Association. So, what this is as soon as I hit the nice little option button on my controller, a fantasy draft will ensue where the AI is going to have complete fucking control over the whole thing. From this point on, the only thing I have control of, and that is because 2K is really dumb in that they are big sticklers to starting people at their natural positions instead of trying to put out the best lineup. Like, let's say there's a shooting guard that can play small forward and they're a decently rated overall, but the team drafted a small forward later on that's like 7 overall worse. This game will deadass start the small forward over the 2 guard. Or hell, power forward. There's a few power forwards that are small forward hybrids. They will start the small forward over them. So I'm going to keep control over the actual lineup management to put out the best lineup possible. But other than that, they have complete control over everything else. Alrighty then, let's get going. I have no idea who the number 1 overall pick is. I have no idea who even has the number 1 overall pick. All I know is you're going to see some dumbass shit, and that's fine. Let's go. Clippers have the number 1 overall pick, and they take Tim Duncan. Ron's going to Portland. Lakers got the best rim protector in NBA history. I'm surprised a certain individual... Oh, there they go. Michael Jordan to the Warriors. I'm about to say, I'm surprised they hadn't... Nobody had drafted him yet. Giannis is a Spur, huh? Interesting. Oh, let's see. Jokic is staying in Denver. Toronto had the 30th pick, so now they have the first pick. They take Scottie Pippen in the second round. Who the hell did they take with the last pick? Gary Payton. So, Gary Payton and Scottie Pippen. Hey, that duo almost actually teamed up together in real life. Jason Kidd to the Pelicans. Stockton to the Sixers. So the Heat's 2 best players are Steph Curry and Melo. It's a solid offensive unit, but their defense is definitely going to be lacking. Clippers take Chris Mullin. Timberwolves have Stoudemire. Draymond goes to Sacramento. Oh, there you go. The Heat finally bolstered their defense. They took Jaylen Brown. Just trying to see if anybody, like, oh, that's an L, Houston. What are you drafting DeMar this early for? Don't the Hornets already have a point guard? Bam's going to Orlando. Nuggets are going big. First they take Jokic in the first round, then they have Zach Randolph. Well, it deadass will not let me scroll back up to see who they took in the second or whatever. We'll look back afterwards. Big shot Bob going back to the team that drafted him, Boston. Penny Hardaway's a Laker. Lakers are going tall. Bill Russell in the first round, now Penny Hardaway. Bob Dandridge to the Lakers. I think he actually did end up playing there at some point in his career. Tyson Chandler's going back to Dallas. Christian Wood. The Heat are drafting young. That's what I've noticed. Oh, they've drafted all guys that are, I think Curry's the only one that's older than 25. Andre Drummond in Houston. Knicks took the only D-boy to ever come off the bench, Michael Cooper. I know it said Jonathan Isaac's injured, but I'm pretty sure I have current injuries off, so hopefully that adjusts. Tom Sanders is a Nugget. Yeah, the Nuggets are going really tall. Tyler Hero is in Memphis. Spurs picking up Willis Reed this late is actually a nice pickup. Rodman's going to Boston. I doubt that's going to last. Brad Stevens going to have his hand full with that one. The Lakers pick up the best shot blocking point guard in NBA history with Dennis Johnson. Camby's going to the Lakers in the 7th round. Some of these teams are drafting like 79 overalls. They said, "Nah, let me get 87 overall Marcus Camby." Greg Oden, massive what if story in NBA history, and he's heading to Grit and Grind. Is that Lonzo or LaMelo? I think it's LaMelo. Tranny loving Dwight's going to Phoenix. Scissors Mirror are the Nuggets picking all big men? I swear to God, I don't think I've seen them take a guard yet. Riyad Moore. Yeah, Miami is definitely drafting young. Not a bad strategy. You guys are definitely going to be around long term. Man, you drafted Thomas Bryant this early. Jesus. World Be Free. How the hell was World Be Free still on the board this late? David West going to Brooklyn. Patrick, okay, Boston just picked up a nice little gem. Cam Johnson's going to Houston. Oh, that's dead ass the first guard I've seen the Nuggets take with Steve Smith. I very well could have missed it, but I swear they've been drafting pretty much exclusively big men, which is really weird because one of their earliest picks, their first round pick was Jokic. I'm pretty sure. I heard their second. Iguodala's going back to Andre. I don't want to play here. Iguodala going back to Memphis. Vlade Divac. We'll see if he develops the way he did in real life, but Lakers with a sneaky good pickup in the 10th round with Marcus Smart. Oh. Nicholas Claxton. I hope to God that's not our starting center, or we're going to get bodied by some of the teams that took better big men. Bulls go cheap, taking the cheapest player in the draft with Derek Fisher, only making $240K a year. Nuggets take AC Green. Well, if he makes your rotation, you know he's never going to get injured. Pretty sure that, yeah. So AC Green, I think, has the NBA record for the most consecutive games played without an injury. That dude played a lot of basketball in his career. Isaiah Brinstruck Thomas going to Philly. Hot Rod Williams going to Boston. I'm going to find it absolutely hilarious if the Timberwolves are making the Timber Bulls again. Yeah. Again, I'd like to just apologize in advance. I don't think the video's out yet, but in the middle of recording my Lakers Raptors game last night, I passed the fuck out about halfway through the third quarter, so I've looked back through the recording. The rest of the game still looks exciting, but you're not going to hear me unless you hear me snoring. Which I hope to God that's not in there. Jermaine O'Neal going to Toronto. Grizzlies take the second shortest point. Well, actually, I think he's the third shortest point guard in NBA history. I think there was one that was a little bit shorter than him. But the second shortest point guard in this draft. T. Thibault going to LA. Dylan Brooks going to Portland. And that is the end of this draft. So we're going to go back through now and see if we can't. Yeah, no, I was right. They took Jokic in the first round. AI going to Houston. Oh, okay. The Nuggets took the logo in the second round. Pistons bring back Joe Dumars. They didn't take Isaiah Thomas, though, so they don't have the full bad boy backcourt, but Ewing's a Clipper. Yeah, if you guys don't want to see... Oh, so their backcourt's Mitchell and Jerry West. That explains why they're focusing so hard on big men then. Cavs got Ben Wallace. Pretty sure they got Ben Wallace in real life, but by that point it wasn't a good fit next to LeBron for one. Rudy Gobert, the best defender in the league, shut the whole damn league down, going to the Spurs. Yeah, I'm going to exit the draft. I'll join that in a little bit here. We are... Oh. I'll download a class. Man, you guys want Manu coming off the bench for Christie? See, that's exactly what I'm talking about, though. Like, some of these lineups don't make any sense because you got Cat. PJ Brown can play the 4. He did in Miami, actually. But y'all are going to put Cat on the bench just so you could start Terry Cummings. Alrighty, well, I'm going to go over these later. Thank you for tuning in, and peace. How do I unfull screen this? Shit. There.